The Chris Moon Show is a comedy and entertainment program. Everything said on this show is meant as a joke and should not be taken seriously. The views and opinions expressed by the hosts or guests are for entertainment purposes only and do not reflect the official stance of any organization, employer, or affiliate. This show may include adult humor, satire, or topics that some listeners could find offensive. Listener discretion is advised. By listening, you agree that The Chris Moon Show, its hosts and affiliates, are not responsible for any actions or interpretations based on the content of this program. If you're easily offended, maybe this isn't your show.
Welcome to the madness! It's the Chris Moon Show! Oh!
It's going to be a rough week. I can feel it already. Got a little bit of sniffles. I was going to give a big speech about if you're sick, don't go around your friends, and poor Jim's on the other side of the camera, and here I am with the sniffles. But I had hot chocolate and some marshmallows and some drink. I feel better, and a ton of NyQuil. Mean green. There is no other kind, I mean, I'm seeing a lot of y'all's posts. A lot of y'all out there already fucking belly aching about Christmas. Fucking Christmas. What am I going to do? What am I going to get? Tariffs are killing me. What am I supposed to do? We're not even going to have money to get Christmas dinner or... Well, if you can't get Christmas dinner, what about Thanksgiving dinner? You're already skipping over again. Like, nobody ever sweats getting a turkey, We're all sweating, Christmas. I'm not a big Christmas fan. It's a bunch of bullshit. I don't want nothing. I don't ever want anything. If I want something, I just go buy it. If I can't got money to buy it, I ain't going to beg you motherfuckers to go get it. That's fucking childish. You think I'm going to start a GoFundMe fan or OnlyFans to get me, Chris Moon, a new computer? Nope. Chris Moon will save his pennies and use coupons and get him a new computer or whatever the fuck he wants. He don't need other people to buy his stuff. You're not going to hear me belly aching about it because, first of all, what the fuck does it do? If you go around judging your merit on... Hold on, people. We got a phone call. What's up, boo?
I just gotta keep adding to the level of belief with my thing. I was going to roll my boxes out of the building, right?
Yeah?
My big ass aluminum one went down the downslope and it got away from me and the motherfucker fell over on top of me.
You alright?
I'm good.
Goddamn, boo.
It was just annoying.
Man, boo, you gotta be more careful. So, were you gonna take it to my house?
What?
You gonna take it to my house?
I don't know what I'm doing. I'll let you know. I'd like to bring them home.
Okay. Do you need any help?
I shouldn't. Me and him should be able to roll them up on a trailer. I just didn't expect it to fucking crush me.
I did.
What?
I did. It's boo.
I'm glad it's a scratch and dent box already. And, it's already bent to fucking back already. So,
You know you're going to be on the Chris Moon Show now. This phone call is going to be in the opening.
Is this recorded?
Yes. For quality control.
Oh, that's great.
All right, you good?
You have my virtual consent.
All right, buddy. Love you.
All right, love you.
Bye. Everyone, that was Boo. Boo got fired today at work and had to go pick his tools up. He's had a rough day, too. It's the season for rough times, You think you got it bad. Poor Boo. But don't worry about Boo. Boo went door dashing. He made money. He'll figure it out. Boo's tough, I admire that about him. Boo ain't gonna back down for nothing. He'll figure it out. But back to you cheap skates. Y'all gotta get your shit together. Don't be on passive aggressive on Facebook, posting stuff about how we just really screwed up. The heater kicked on, didn't it?
It's fine.
Yeah, we'll just keep going. The heater's on, people. It's cold outside. You'll understand.
This is the best intro.
Yeah, if you hear a little noise, don't be a judgmental bitch. It's just the furnace kicking on. It gets chilly out. I don't want to be cold. Jim don't want to be cold. Again, I got sniffles. Nobody wants to be cold when they got the sniffles. So, quit bitching on Facebook with passive aggressiveness. Quit asking people for help. Just, if you really need help and you ain't got food, that's different. But if you're just wanting to spend your food money on presents, you got this shit fucked up. All y'all, again, are only going to get a text from me. That's what you're getting this Christmas. It's like, hey, Merry Christmas. That's it. And we'll cover more topics here in a minute. I hit the hard topics this week. Did Trump perform fellatio on a horse, or a guy named Bubba, or Bill Clinton, or did he get the Saudi Arabia prince before their little interview? There's a lot of smiles going on there. I feel like there's some eye exchanges going on there. There was something going on. So the whole thing is silly. First of all, y'all upset that he might have given somebody fellatio? If he gave the horse, that's fucking weird. Okay, that's wrong. The horse didn't deserve that. But if he gave another grown man a little "how's your father" and reach around, that's between two grown-ass men. Y'all don't seem to be too bothered about that list that's hanging out there. We won't even mention that list. And that's a weird subject in itself. So we got one guy that does stuff to little kids, and we got another guy that does stuff to little kids. Which one do you believe? Both of them allegedly touch little kids. So if you don't like this guy over here, you're going to believe this guy. If you like this guy over here, you're going to believe this guy's a piece of shit. It's a fucking mess. You know? Ultimately, everybody needs to remember, we go over this all the time. Don't touch little kids. Leave them fuck alone. Don't look the other way. We got people in the community that look away. Do you think it's a one-off thing that guy did to a little kid? Like he's not going to do it again? That is not a reoccurring event? And you're so tough, your ego and presence of you that's going to scare this motherfucker away from touching your little kids, your nieces and nephews. No. It didn't scare them the first fucking time. They're going to fucking do it again. They're habitual. You know, and the fact that you all just look the other way is weird. Like, why are we looking the other way? Why are we okay with this? I don't give a shit if he blew Bill Clinton. Don't care. Bill's a grown man. Bill's had his dick sucked yesterday. Gonna have his dick sucked again today, probably. Bill knows what Bill's doing. Bill's smooth. You know, if he got him to do it, you know, Bill worked his little magic and got it. That's all. Good for Bill. Good for Bill. The horse, that's again, you know, that's like some backroom show where they jerk off donkeys. You know, it's fucking weird. You know, I've heard the stories from over in Vietnam and stuff of the donkey shows and shit like that, and in Mexico. You know, it's weird. I don't know why. It just seems like something you would make up to fuck with somebody. It's so outlandish, it's too far. You're going too far trying, like, oh, he sucked Bill. I got one better. He blew Bubbles the horse. You know, it's like, what? What? No, come on. Like, y'all, like, just trying to go too far just because you hate the motherfucker. And I get that. You know, I say fucked up shit. It's what I do here, what I do everywhere. You know, but that's too far. Like, you're going too far. You know, go for the meat in the middle of the road. You know, like the Bill Clinton one. That was perfect, man. I seen the memes. Donnie Lewinsky and shit like that with the little. That shit was funny. But the whole horse thing was too far. Again, he may or may not have done it. Who knows? He don't know. He's got dementia. He's worried about fucking windmills. Windmills. He's terrified of windmills. Who the hell's fucking scared of a windmill? Maybe somebody blew one of those little pixie wheels near him and fucking hit him on his big ass nose or something one time. He's little. I don't know why you're scared of windmills. It's fucking weird. Also, you wanted to make the Navy use steam power again. Steam power was good. Yeah. No, I don't know what the fuck wrong with you, man. You know, I hope you didn't blow the horse. I feel like you didn't. But I can't confidently say there ain't a list out there of horses, Mr. Ed, or other famous horses that you got around. You know, you get around a lot. You are the guy that goes around saying and stuff like that. You are all over the page. Matter of fact, I have to retract my statement. Maybe you did. I can't sit here and, like, with all my soul, it seems so asinine, but they're so asinine on the other stuff, it didn't seem like it could be real. And sure enough, it fucking turns out that 98% of the shit you say, fucking you did it. You know, it's like, But you always say somebody else did it. I mean, that's a great tell. Like, your tells are so obvious. You know, I got 3 2s, and you know, you don't want to play this motherfucker playing poker with. He'll tell you what he's got. He'll show you his hand, and then you all be like, he's got all aces. He's a mastermind at manipulation people. No, you all just not very fucking smart, apparently, and you all fall for everything. Well, I guess I gotta take it back. I guess I won't fall for the saying the horse thing. I'm gonna retract it again. I'm gonna go back the other way because I don't want to be in with you guys that get manipulated. This is confusing. I don't know. I give up. This week, NFL, Jamar Chase said he didn't spit on anybody. I seen the footage, motherfucker. You spit on it. That's fucking wrong. In my world, you don't wipe boogers, spit, cum, puke, anything on a motherfucker. You get your shit kicked out. Like, he should, like, the fact the other guy got kicked out is fucking bullshit. He should have got like 5 minutes alone to beat your ass. You don't spit on a motherfucker, dude. That's fucking lower than low. That's bitch shit. That's fucking going to your goddamn grave. You don't fucking spit on a motherfucker, dude. That shit's fucking gross. You gross ass motherfucker. You need to cut that shit out and be like a grown ass fucking man. If you got a fucking problem with him, so you just trying to get him to fucking thrown out. That motherfucker can catch you somewhere and you're gonna catch one. You need to catch about 6 for that shit. It's just gross. You don't put no bodily fluids on another fucking man to think you're gonna walk the fuck out. Like you did something that was so thing. 1 game fucking suspension, my ass. That motherfucker better watch his back, man, when he plays the Steelers next time or anybody. You don't spit on somebody, dude. That's fucking gross. That is fucking this foul-ass fucking shit. And the fucking, you know, people making fucking excuses for you trying to say you talk like Sergeant Slaughter and you spit when you talk. Motherfucker, you got no front fucking teeth? Is that how they fucking... Bleh. That was a goddamn whole gallon of fucking water came out of your motherfucking mouth. The fuck wrong with you? You have a motherfucking stroke? That's the only way you're going to get away, like you can pass that shit off. You had a stroke and you was drooling and it came spitting out of your mouth. There is no other fucking reason for that much goddamn saliva to come out of your motherfucking mouth unless you spitting on somebody. And motherfucker, you was spitting on a motherfucker. You're lucky he didn't fucking kill you. Because I would have been me. It'd been 3 more of us motherfuckers been on your ass beating the shit out of you. This shit's gross. Don't fucking do it no more. So, we're coming upon Christmas again. As you see my rant earlier, I'm not a big Christmas person. But let's go over some of the top items that you may or may not knock an old lady down for. Number 1, from what my research says, is the AirPods. Again, are number 1 thing on the item of people wanting. I don't know about you, but I don't think I want to put cancer in my ears, allegedly. You know, that's what the big thing is. I don't like stuff in my ears. I'm like old boy from What About Mary. Don't touch my ears. I like to put headphones on. So that's out for me. The other thing is some kind of weighted blanket you put on your face that's supposed to be like eye pillows, but they're weighted. Who the fuck wants that shit? I wouldn't knock an old lady down for that for nothing. The other thing is some electric mug that heats up, you can plug up. And I can almost see the worth of that because it's a fairly cheap gift and there's a lot of basic bitches out there that really, so yeah, I give that 1 shove down. You shove grandma down for that one. I don't think it's going to be as hot as everybody thinks. You know, over the years, the Cabbage Patch Doll, them are epic fights. Like you got in there and you're like, yeah. You knocked, you know, there's some old ladies got dentures from that. You know, 86, 87, the brawl for it all, trying to get a Cabbage Patch Doll. There's bitches got fake teeth from that shit. That's when shit was real. I got a fucking Castle Grayskull. I know my mom fought 3 or 4 people for it. You know, that bitch get in there, she scrapped. She had long fingernails. She do that shit where she grab your arm, put her nails in you. She fuck you up, you know. She knew what she had to do to get that Castle Grayskull. What was some other ones that I really like? I got Nintendo one year. That was a fucked up thing. Let me tell you this Nintendo story. The Nintendo story is my dad had rented a Nintendo from Blockbuster. It wasn't Blockbuster. I forgot what it was. But we had rented a Nintendo and we kept it the whole time and was playing it and we got one for Christmas. That motherfucker didn't. We just slid it back in there, and we didn't pay the late charge on it. We had that motherfucker for like 2-3 weeks extra, because my dad liked playing the Nintendo, and we had one. Had he should just, like, that's a financial decision where you should say, fuck Christmas, go get the Nintendo out of the goddamn back room and hook it up, That was a horrible, horrible financial decision to make, that you're going to go in debt. Then you already got one in the back. I couldn't understand that one, that was some weird shit that happened in my childhood that we're going to cover right here on the Chris Moon Show. The weirdness that makes you do weird shit on Christmas, The other thing that seems to be really popular is gift cards. Gift cards I was all for them until I got one and the foreigners took all the money off of it before I got to use it. You know how big a hassle that was to get that? Them motherfuckers don't believe you. I wouldn't believe me. They're like, so it was like 3 weeks worth of fucking back and forth phone calls with some motherfucker in India trying to convince that motherfucker that my $100 that I got for Christmas had got fucking stolen and I hadn't spent it. It just so happens they spent it in some weird ass fucking place that I can say, like, I don't know what the fuck that is, I don't know what they bought. It was some weird little shit, But I didn't fucking do it. And that was the end for, like, gift cards. It was way too much fucking hassle for gift cards. I'll slide a 50 in your fucking hand and be like, Merry Christmas. Fuck it. Cash is king, bitches. Quit they're giving all this other shit away where people can do it. They scratch off the numbers and shit. If you're going to fucking hurry and you grab a card off here, dude, there's too much shit to go wrong with fucking gift cards. Stay away from gift cards. Stay away. They're not worth it. I wouldn't get one. The other thing is, I was reading on the list, they was talking about things when you don't know people. You get them apparently $10 gift of any sort is a shitty purchase. There's Mr. Eddie Allen.
No, this is my mom, dude.
Well, Deb's on the show today.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, you're on the Chris Moon Show.
Moon's there?
Yeah.
Yeah. You called during the show. You're the
I-
second person to call while we were doing
Yeah,
this.
Boo was on it earlier. I'm ranting about Christmas gifts.
Well, I was going to mess with Jimmy, but since you're there, I won't.
What were you going to mess with me about?
Mess with Jimmy. Go ahead.
Guess what? I was going to tell Jimmy to bring me that box of Christmas cookies
Oh, yeah?
because I'm pregnant, and I
Yeah.
need those cookies. I'm having a craving.
Oh. I can bring them to you later.
Well, that isn't really why I wanted you to come over. Guess what I'm looking at?
Did my PC come in?
Yep,
Wow.
Oh, shit. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll be over in a little bit.
it's on the counter.
Okay, I've got this Chris Moon Show shit to do, and then the Eddie Allen Show, then I'll be over there. I'll call you when I'm on my way.
Oh, no. There's the time limit. The doors close at a certain time.
Yeah,
What time?
I know the code.
All right, bye.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
For everybody, Jim's getting his Christmas present a little early this year. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but he's really excited. Yeah, and for 6 payments, it'll be his one day.
God damn it, dude. She's calling me back. Hello? Oh, she must have done it on accident.
She
God damn it! The fucking third time. Hello?
Forgot to say I love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Bye. Goddamn motherfucker. Okay. Well, this segment.
This has gone off the rails a little bit, but this is where it is with the Chris Moon Show. Shit can happen at any time. We're not editing it out. You're all going to be a part of the chaos. That is. See, that's what we try to tell you. It's all over the fucking place. Just like I am. Life's chaotic, and this is what it is. Buy your fucking Christmas gifts. They're shitty. Let's just go hang out with each other. I'm cool with just hanging out. I'm like, hey, bro. Real deal. Merry Christmas.
Maybe we should turn our ringers off.
No, dude, it's more fun. It's way. So, we were going over Christmas movies, and we came upon Thriller.
Terrifier.
I call it Thriller. Jim says Terrifier.
Terrifier
3. And is it or is it not a Christmas movie? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen one of your movies, man. I'm sorry. But there's a line in there that I co-sign on. I'm really fond of. But we'll get to that. Because now we're going to just take a right. Because this is what we've been doing this whole show. Die Hard is a fucking Christmas movie. Come at me, bitches. Come at me. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It happens at Christmas time. I don't care if it came out in July. Bruce Willis is a goddamn fucking American treasure. I feel bad the man can't talk now. I'll talk for it. He'll tell you through me. It's a goddamn Christmas movie. Shut your fucking mouth. You know? It is fucking great. I remember going to the movies and seeing it. It was awesome. I remember getting a VHS and fucking seeing it. Awesome. What part of that movie isn't fucking awesome? There's fake Russians because that's what we had back here. We fought the Russians. You know, white on white people fighting each other with different accents, and you couldn't tell if they really were the bad guy. You know, some people like to be able to tell they're bad guys, and you racist. You racist. That's what you are. Me, I like the suspense of maybe that guy over there in the blue dress shirt, he might be the bad guy, or he may be a guy on a trip. Who knows? You know? In the end, who knows what's going to happen? You know? But it's better than Louisville. So for you people that have real money, not like your boy Chris Moon, you know, I don't know anybody that's going to be flying somewhere, but we're coming upon the busiest travel holidays coming up, and we're coming off a government shutdown. What part of you think this is going to go fucking smooth? Not a fucking part of this is going to smooth. Oh, and also, for you people, they no longer will give you money if you're inconvenienced because they took that away because why not? Fuck you, you know? Why should the consumer be compensated for a fucking time? Your peasant ass fucking time ain't worth shit now. You're getting shit on there. But guess what? You may or may not get to grandma's house this year. And I think some of you are really secretly hoping your fucking flight got canceled because you fucking made it there. Again, a government shutdown's coming out of. We got a fucking airport securities at all-time staffing low. Air traffic controllers all-time staffing low. So either one, you don't really want to get there. Two, you got suicidal death wish. Or three, you just really fucking stupid. Because this is all horrible ideas. But if you've been on Facebook or anywhere and they've been shoving it down your throat, Hertz got a whole new fleet you can rent. You know, your boy Chris Moon will take a sponsorship from Hertz. If you want to give him one, I'm plugging you. But Hertz has a whole new fleet. You can rent a car and drive. But here's the catch, though. They now have AI that scans the car, allegedly, if any marks get on it. Every time here lately, there's always marks on the car. So you're going to be paying a little extra for that trip to grandma's either way. You may get there, you may not. My advice is stay home, watch the Cowboys lose, get a little Jack and Coke, mix some bitches together, whatever you're into. And just have a good evening sitting on the fucking couch. Because there's no Thanksgiving better than just sitting on your fucking couch doing nothing and not worrying about if this cocksucker is going to have a crying baby or your ear's going to pop. Is this motherfucker going to go all nuts and start yelling the N-word, running around the plane, all the crazy shit that goes on these goddamn flights. There's this fucking, or some Karens on there trying to fucking be like, you go back to where you come from, you go back, and then they get fucking shamed because they find out it's a war veteran, you know, because your fucking racisms don't even take a goddamn second to realize, you know. There's all kinds of shit that could go wrong. You could lose your job because you ran your mouth somewhere because you were stressed the fuck out. You know where you won't lose your job? Sitting at fucking home watching the Cowboys lose again. Sit at home. It's the best place to be with the people you love yourself. Nobody loves you more than you. That's where y'all got to work on. Love yourselves more. Take a holiday to yourself this year, people. A holiday for the heart to heal from all the hard times that's been over there. We need to recover from the COVID era all the way through. Some of y'all still haven't recovered. You just need to set this one out. It's all right. Chris Moon gets your permission. Set this one out. Enjoy your day at home. Don't even fucking get dressed. Put on your pajamas if you want to. Or wear your best clothes. Who the fuck cares? Do you this goddamn holiday season. Fuck them airplanes, man. Because more than likely, somebody's going to get fucking beat up. One of them might crash. And you're probably never going to get anywhere anyway. So you might as well stay home. head. Jim just tells me juicy facts and then says, don't say nothing, Chris Moon. I won't say nothing. But some of you motherfuckers need to calm down out there. You're a little too thirsty. You don't ask people for things like that. You know who you are if you're watching this. Calm your ass down. You are a mature lady, and you should act like a mature lady, not a dick-thirsty little teenager that wants to see my buddy's cock. Cut it out. That's enough. A lot of you out there that get a little too aggressive. We're getting older, and it's weird to see that, guys are usually the aggressor in this shit, and now and my poor boy there, he ends up being a meat on the stick, and the motherfucker's chasing his ass down, like he fucking is selling, top grade A steaks, for pennies, they try to get his ass. I've seen some of you motherfuckers' messages, y'all fucking out of pocket, man, like, goddamn, like, man, like, you can't even, like, be like, hey, you want to go to Applebee's? No, you bitches be like, I'll throw my legs over my head and put a fucking cucumber up my ass and see what happens, baby. Come on over. That shit's fucking crazy, man. What the fuck? What the fuck? First of all, why cucumber? That shit cracks me up. I used to make this joke about fucking how, the internet before, in its heyday, all you could get was pictures and shit. And every once in a while, you get a crazy-ass picture of some chick with a road cone up her ass or some shit like that, or in her pussy or something. You'd be like, how the fuck she know that fit? Well, I ran into a stripper one time, and she told me. She took a draw off a cigarette, looked at me, and goes, baby, pussy stretches. And my joke wasn't funny anymore all of a sudden, I fucking got put in my goddamn spot, I was in there when my kids were born. I'm short, thank God. I didn't see shit. I had this big, tall German nurse, and I hid behind that motherfucker. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see something that is so endearing to my heart at its worst moment in life. It is at its worst. It is having trauma. You don't want to see that. And again, we're getting off subject. Just some of you bitches a little too thirsty. Dial it down. Dial it down. Take my boy out to Applebee's and get the 2 for $20. He deserves that. He's not just a piece of meat. He deserves to be treated as a gentleman that he acts like. You all are way too thirsty. You calm down. Let's go back to a little bit more on Christmas. That's on a serious note. A lot of you all are really, really struggling with this, and I see it. If you're really having a problem, get some help. Talk to somebody. Don't just sit there and wallow in your shit. And don't rate your worth in this world of what you can provide as in gifts for somebody. Gifts don't mean that much. We put way too much stuff on commercialism because it's beat down our throat. It's on your TV, it's on your phone, you're oversaturated. Put your shit down, man. Don't worry about it. What you can get is what you can get. You're not going to make everybody happy. Nobody's going to be 100% happy or something. And if their worth of you is what you can give them, you may want to reevaluate this relationship. It isn't a good, healthy one. Because if you're only worth a fuck for what you can give somebody, you're worthless to them. Because the only thing they care about is your credit score, your Roth IRA, 401k, whatever the fuck it is. They're always just worried about what you can give them, and it's never going to end. The takers are going to take. You just to the point where you're just going to have to be like, no, I'm tapped out. And you will be the asshole. I've been the asshole many times over when I was like, I'm done. You get to a point where you're just like, fuck it. You were the asshole anyway. They were talking shit behind your back anyway. You can never please them. You can never give them enough. They always want more. If that's the kind of people you're surrounding yourself with, look around and be like, maybe it's time for you motherfuckers to kick rocks. It's time for you to go. Christmas is a time of reflection. You're supposed to be happy. Nobody's ever happy. You start looking around, you see a lot of people with bald faces on, and they're dealing with a bunch of bullshit that is just consumerism. That's all it is. It isn't a thing about religion. It isn't a thing about, tough times, because everybody has tough times. If I would sit here and fucking wallow in shit, Thanksgiving comes around this year to be 13 years my dad's gone. My dad's dead. He ain't coming back. It sucked. It absolutely sucked. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, I can't do Thanksgiving because my daddy died. I'm going to sit. No, I'm going to go over my brothers. We're going to have Olive Garden. Again, the mints. The mints are fucking awesome. Can't wait. You know, some people are judging. You can go fuck yourselves. I'm in it for the mints. You know, we'll go over there and we'll play pool and we'll fucking tell horrible jokes, and maybe we'll tell some fucking bad jokes about my dead dad. You know, we'll tell some bad jokes about my mom doing dumb shit. And that's what we'll do. You know, but I don't want nothing more out of going to see my brother or anybody, you know, or any of my friends I see. I don't want nothing from you guys other than your friendship or your time. Your time at this point, we're getting old. Your time is very valuable, and people should be appreciative that you took time out of your day to make them a part of your day. I think a lot of people take that for granted and don't realize that time, you don't get it back. You know, you don't get your health back. You fuck around with those two things. Then money's everywhere. Like, I don't think you guys realize you can trip over $20 if you really want to fucking $20. You know, my son's fucking proof of that. Lost his job day fucking out there, and he just, okay. He went and DoorDash. He went and did whatever it needed to do to get the job done. Because it's what you do. You don't just sit around and go, oh, fuck. Yeah, it is an oh, fuck moment. Absolutely. I have been there. I have fucking had my fucking back against the fucking wall, but you can't sit there and get stuck in it. You got to figure out a solution. And if you can't figure out a solution and you get to the point where it's overbearing, talk to somebody. Go out there and get help. And somebody will listen to you. Hell, I'll fucking listen to you, but you better be ready to listen to me too, because that's the way it goes with me. I'm ADHD. I'm going to give the way I show I care. I'm going to tell you situations I was in and relate to the situation you're in. That's just the way it goes. And I might cut you off a bunch because I talk fucking a lot. But ultimately, I'll be there to listen to what you have to fucking say and try to help you out the best I can. You know, don't let consumerism overwhelm you on a fucking holiday that's just supposed to be about getting together with people. Like, it's simplified. And then the people that don't like that you simplified your world to just be like, hey, come over, I got a card for you, we got food. And we're going to sit around, we'll watch some stupid ass Christmas movies and play video games or whatever the fuck. Because I remember that more than anything else. I also remember my fucking grandparents trying to kill each other over the nativity scene too. They would fucking... The nativity scene set on this fucking chest or drawers out in the hallway all year. 360 days a fucking year, this son of a bitch set 6 feet in the fucking air. We get close to fucking Christmas, that motherfucker would disappear. I don't know who the fuck took that son of a bitch. My grandma was 4 foot tall and looked like fucking Boss Hog. So it had to be my fucking tall ass grandpa. They hid that shit the fuck with everybody and started a fight. Every fucking year. And the other fucking thing, man, is if you got kids and you tell them to make fucking candy, do you think kids ain't gonna eat fucking candy? If you bitch your fucking kids for eating the fucking candy while you have them making fucking child labor making candy, go fuck yourself, man. That's what the fuck's gonna happen. Motherfucker, it's candy. Who ain't gonna eat candy? If I make a Buckeyes, motherfucker, I'm gonna eat some fucking Buckeyes. It's called taxes. There's taxes for my fucking labor. I just don't do shit for free, you know? That's childhood trauma spilling out again. Fucking Boss Hog looking bitch. I mean, goddamn, man. It's gonna be all right, people. We're gonna get through this time. We're a week away from Thanksgiving. We're gonna have our turkey. I don't fucking like stuffing. I don't know who got the bright idea to shove bread up a turkey's ass and make it taste good. It doesn't taste good. There's a lot of weird shit you all make for fucking Thanksgiving that fucking I don't want none from. Like, I don't want it. Y'all fucking could judge me on Olive Garden. That's fucking basic fucking food. Olive Garden. It ain't Italian. It ain't any type. It's just basic. It barely has any flavor to it, and that's what I like. Because I got a fucking baby belly with baby hair. It fucking hurts my belly really easy. If it's kind of spicy, I'm fucked. You know? And I'll give you an example. A 7-layer burrito, kind of spicy to me, people. It's kind of spicy to me. I know y'all gonna laugh at me, but it is. It absolutely is. I have to watch what I eat. You know, it burns the roof of my mouth. Jim will go somewhere and he'll get a fucking buffalo sandwich, and I'll be fucking over here sweating like I'm fucking eating it. It's not like I'm sitting right beside him. I'm sitting across the motherfucking table. There's a fucking breeze blowing, and yet I'm fucking sitting there glowing fucking red and about to die because this motherfucker is eating that spicy shit. I ain't eating it. That's how much of a bitch I am. You know? Tired of seeing them churched up deviled eggs. Don't fuck with the deviled eggs. You just don't even put paprika on them motherfuckers. I don't like paprika. I don't know who the fuck thought that. I get the color change and shit. I just want white, yellow, in the mouth. That's it. I don't want no bacon. I don't want it wrapped in bacon. I know bacon's great, but bacon ain't fucking for everybody, motherfucker. Y'all forget. I want bacon. Don't put bacon on fucking God. See, I got my. See, now I see it happen to me. I just got my fucking holidays mixed up. This is what y'all done to me. I just now got Thanksgiving and Christmas mixed up again. That's for the shit you all started Black fucking Friday in July. You got your boy Chris Moon all fucked up. Like, I fucking was like, I was thinking of Thanksgiving and went straight to fucking Christmas. That's how fucking brainwashed we fucking are. They have beat us down so bad that I just fucking lost my train of fucking thought on Thanksgiving and went straight to goddamn Christmas again. God damn it. Well, that's all I got. Fuck Christmas.
You've been riding the madness. That's the Chris Moon Show. Hey! You've been riding the madness. That's the Chris Moon Show. 2 for 2, tell me what you do. Talk's been wild, laughs been loud. The truth got messy and the moon stood proud. From deep thoughts to nonsense flow. That's how it goes on the Chris Moon Show. It's the Chris Moon Show. Yeah, yeah, you already know. Let's go. He'll be back again to steal the show. It's the Chris. Try media.